games. Byron Jarrett, A.J. Desai, the officiating. So Hubbard's running mate this year has been Jaden Epps. He's got it now, number 10 in the gray. Lob it up to able to knock him off course. Sean Jones with 3 to shoot, puts it up, misfires.
Support on their offense to get Bama's defense moving side to side. And that particular incident going to be a big part of slowing down Mississippi State's offense for Alabama.
And Epps, that duo, combines to average nearly 40 a game. That's the 3rd in the league in scoring. A little stutter into the paint. Epps slowed him down. Jemison misfires. Versatile his game is. He's not just a shooter, not just a driver. Jones for 3. First one he puts up. It goes.
Oh, this kid is
Allen,
something.
layup, missed it. Kick it back out to Philon. That's a foul on Jones.
You got to pick him up at half court.
And so it's Mississippi State with the first 2 triples. Holloway has been one of the more effective. Got sped up.
He's
missed that layup. Here's 2 seconds on the shot clock. Hubbard draws the foul.
I'm going to play him chest to chest, right? So he's going to use that. He can pull from anywhere at any time when you least expect it. Now, the other thing, Kevin, that can Ballard finish in the lane? Can Brandon Walker, when he comes in, can he finish in the lane?
8-4 lead for Mississippi State. There's a lob inside. Aiden Sherrill could not gather it. A week and a half ago to kick off the league slate, and then one here a week ago against Oklahoma. Oh, what a throwdown! Holloway working around the screen. Holloway the finger roll and finishes.
Well, Noah Williamson from Alabama did an excellent job.
Alabama, they will run. They play in high possession games. They score a lot of points. Matter of fact, they're 6th. He's got to give it up. Matsura, the finger with the floater, missed it underneath.
Possession. We know Bama's a high possession team. Yep. Oh my goodness.
This is Jamarian.
Bank board, we used to call it back in the Larry Bird days.
This is the freshman from Canton, Mississippi. And at home against Texas a few days ago.
Well, they just keep coming at you.
And here's Williamson blocked. That is the first.
He could be the answer for him.
He's given them a shot in the arm last couple of games. This is McGee inside, finishes. Jabbar.
Alabama's guys not able to that time. And McGee's not a shooter.
Houston Millette offline the other day. He said the way we're playing defensively, we're not strong enough to beat really good teams in this league. Now he has been pleased in this offseason. There were coaches from different sports giving him a call there. Epps, a crossover, throws it up, and banks it in.
That's a tough 2 right there.
It is open, passes up the 3. Williamson down to the block, smothered by Davis. Fleming again. Line. Mississippi State up 9. Hubbard a blow by. Rebound down to the Tide. Mississippi State digging in. Holloway, he was hounded by Epps.
From a 15% shot to a 80% shot. Well, look at that. 39 threes per game. So if you can limit their attempts, you're ahead of the game.
Here goes McGee. Matsura underneath. Defended by Sherrill. Matsura
got to a sweet spot on the block.
That's Philon, and a shooter's favorite. Straight on. Up by 7. Doing some good things on this end of the floor. Holloway back out to Jemison. Steps back behind the arc. Have not allowed Alabama to get into a rhythm on that offensive side, no?
And how about the help, though, from Mississippi State on the offensive end? Right?
A fine start for the Bulldogs. The 3. And so Aiden Holloway leads it. Lead feed. Millette for 3. Rebound to Ballard. Not quite in a rhythm yet on this end of the floor. So the freshman from Green Bay. Boy, no confusion there. When it was all the chores. Little path for Epps. Ballard, another offensive board. Here's Epps for 3. Ballard goes up. Allen wants 3. There's the response. 4 assists, 5 boards, just competes and does everything. On Shore, knocks down a big one.
Happy birthday, Shore.
There's your gift. 3 on the way. This one way off. Sean Jones.
We're in Ballard. crashing the glass. That's not easy for
Philon is
Bama.
just chasing Epps here. He rises and Sherrill can stretch it. Sherrill offline. Oh, Ballard, tough break, although
You've got a defensive rebound. Alabama's too good offensively to give them extra shots.
Oh, there's a freebie.
There's another one.
That's the game.
Bama doesn't need help on offense, right?
Yeah. Hubbard fires. Missed it. Boy, he can scoop.
That's the kind of player comes back every season you build your program around.
Philon with his man going. Backs up. Oh, he's blocked by Jemison. You got Millette on the run out, and it's a 7. Goes on a 7-0 run. They're within 7. Davis Fleming rolls. But Matsura, little contact.
To get up to Missouri.
Lavinia last year was playing in the Serbian A-League. Comes over. He's got 3 years of eligibility. Meanwhile, Mississippi State is looking for a win against their rival for the first time in 4 years. Matsura had it knocked free. Bethia. Epps pulls the trigger.
Get to the rim. Darius Ake of Arkansas is another one.
Yep. Just high-level scorers. Epps with the leaner.
Because he can put on the floor finish and he can shoot the 3.
There's Sherrill trying to stretch it. Sherrill. Epps left it short. And then you got a foul on Davis Fleming.
Side of things.
An intense first half. Sherrill. Bit strong that time. Epps. Something's got to give tonight. 5 to shoot. Philon a little hesitation. Goes up. Finishes with the left.
And kick out.
Lob it up. That one's knocked away. Sherrill gathers it. So it's a turnover. And Alabama free. So Mississippi State has got an opportunity. Chore missing.
Jones Jr. as well as McGee.
Total team effort. Holloway. That one popped out. Sherrill count.
Sherrill did a good job of following.
This is a Chore. Goes in strong. That's knocked out.
Challenging that shot.
Hubbard fires to the corner. Chore lost his footing, and they whistle Jemison for his 8.
And of course, you got the
chart away. McGee collects. McGee off the window and in. Bethia leave it for Sherrill. Sherrill gets fouled.
Listen, I don't want that following me around. I'm not that kind of guy.
You missed this after they defeated Kentucky to open up SEC play. They've lost back-to-back now. 2 high-scoring, bitter close defeats. This should screen. Surveys underneath, bounces it to a Chore. A little head fake, wild layup. Rebounding battle about even. Mississippi State +1. Here's Allen. Triggers. You got seconds to shoot for the Tide. Philon, couple of crossovers. Philon had it knocked away by Epps. It's a foul. The sophomore from Mobile, Alabama. He has been Mobile. One of the break, and Alabama is back on the move. Sherrill puts his shoulder down. Aiden Sherrill. Teams in Vanderbilt and Texas. So the Tide, they're trying to avoid a 3-game SEC league. You just saw Nate Oates, and he said, look, you know, it's
time, but keeping his head up, not to shoot, not to lay it in, score, but to throw it up for an easy deuce.
This is Philon, close.
It in, lefty, or a nice little pull.
There's Epps with a floater. That bounced CC this year.
Great.
Gets around the screen, yep. Go up to Sherrill. He draws another.
Try to come over. He doesn't accept the screen there. You see, he didn't wait for it.
Contributors in the first portion of that opening period for Mississippi State. They got contributions from just about everybody. On the block. Well, he's getting jammed up here by a couple of Tide players. Ballard turns, could not hit a
3-point line with the left hand. Continues, go to the rim. We've seen it multiple times. If you can't get it off the rim, you can't run.
By the way, Philon gets a second crack there. I think there was first half, turning a 14-point deficit now into an 8-point lead. Accelerates, throws it back out. Sherrill throws in another, and that forces. I like the sneakers. Look at that. Since the 7-12 mark in the first half, that's about 9 minutes of game action.
Shot at it.
There's Philon, down and out. Sherrill got his fingertips on it. This is Allen. Yeah, right to Sherrill.
but also presence of awareness to not try to get it up against them. Yeah, I mean, it's credit the officials and running around for 3 hours.
So Sherrill sits down. McGee back out to Jones. Can he hit another? Sean Jones starting Holloway. Allen hits the cutter. Jemison. Jones in the corner again. Jones skips in. Not that time. Trying to play at their pace. McGee smothered in the paint. Up ahead to Bethea. Lob it up. This is Philon.
Bama's done a good job of defending him without also putting him on the free throw line.
He squeezes this one off and connects. Long-time SEC rivals. Philon could not hit the turnaround. Allen with the left hand. Oh, it's a blow by. Allen fouled. Allen gets coming down to the head and neck area of Allen. And so he converts 2 at the line. Walker has to.
And has the basketball with 15 minutes left.
Got to find a way to get momentum back. Bethea hole of the evening, down 15. Jones, corner 3, fires. That is down and out. Montserrat trying to keep Bethea in front of him. Bethea misses the wild play.
Stick more to the rim to get a little more wedges.
Bethea work Alabama without Wrightsell, without Bol Bowen. That's 2 starters. Count that basket.
Don't have to go all the way to the basket. Moving forward, defend without fouling, another huge advantage.
Oh, wow, just they build upon that run.
Oh, he's got that range, 5, 6, 7 feet behind the three-point line.
Epps rises. Montserratville. There's Allen trying to split a pair. Sherrill rolls. Sherrill at the continues on the foul.
Listen, he just slides over into that shooter's pocket. He didn't need much room, Kevin. Doesn't need much room. If you're a dancer and if you're a basketball player.
Epps, slam it. It was just a fraction too far away from the rim. Hubbard to the basket.
That is so good. So just because they miss a couple, they're not going to stop.
No.
State's defense have.
Holloway working off the screen. Back out to an open. Philon's 11th 20-point game this year. Achor got bumped. Achor tried to. He's got 4 personals, but he's walking back to the locker room. Australia. He had some good moments in the first half. Second half is not giving it up. Philon fouled. Philon going to the line.
Makes the cardinal sin. Going in games. Now it's the flip side.
With a 25-point game.
You know what I love about him, too, is
Alabama's lead grows back to 15. Hubbard at Houston Millette, 4-3. This is Sherrill ripping it away from Achor. 80.
It's at times not fun for him.
So it's a 1-and-1 for McGee. Williamson was close range. Instead, passes it out. Williamson secures the offensive. So they're going to say he was in the act of shooting.
They got some steals, live ball turnovers, finishing at the other end. They got some offensive rebounds.
This prolific shooting Alabama team. They've got the 14-point cook. Hubbard looking to respond. Hubbard can't answer. Achor underneath. Sherrill blocked it. Philon, look at that. A little hesitation, a crossover, and a blow-by. Idiot.
And that time, trying to prevent the 3, Alabama gets a drive.
Well, they're not even, sometimes we say 38% from the floor in this second half. Sherrill gets boxed out that time by Ballard. So,
and skilled guys, and it helps. Helps your guys make some shots. But a lot of it had to do with Mississippi State's defense. This half, boy, they are clicking. Jones has been searching for that rim protection for every year. He demands that.
It has been shorthanded on a number of occasions this year. But today they're without 2 starters in Wright's question. And plus, they're without a couple of rotation players in Bristow and Hannah. Absences, Alabama leading by 19. Make it 22. Sean Jones Jr. gathers, chucks it back out. Millette checks the feet, lines it up, missed it. Epps throws it in. Epps comes down awkwardly. He is reaching these opponents in 4 years. Back in 2022 was the last time that happened. Oh, look at Allen trying to slam it. Allen
that style is going to open up the paint, and now it's decision making. Mari Allen says the amount that they average is at 13 per game that they make.
It's hard to keep up with.
It's hard to keep up.
Matsura fires from the corner.
In the first half, they had other guys chipping in.
It's foul on Holloway.
You know, it wasn't just Josh Hubbard. You had by some of the other guys, but close to it.
Above
at least.
Average, yeah.
I mean, you really need.
Got off to a very fiery start. They were dictating the pace. Remember,
the fiery start at the beginning of the game.
It's a little toasty.
Yeah, no one
courtside.
Call that
pyrotechnic, and it's just how quickly it disappeared.
Yeah.
Alabama went.
You know, firecracker, you light the wick, right?
Yes.
So that's Alabama's offense.
Really keeping the theme here.
I've learned a lot about that.
Studied it.
Studied it on the 4th of July.
It was Ballard. I hate to do this. Mississippi State looking like that kind of dying, fizzling out sparkler. They have fought really valiantly here to stick with the tide. You know, this deficit has just remained.
Has an opportunity to still listen. They have the advantage on the offensive glass, right? So it's like they've got you on a string. If you protect the three-point line.
But the Tide, they're in position here to snap that 2-game skid in league play. That's a foul. Philon. So they are plus 10 in terms of makes relative to their opponent tonight. I think we saw.
Is up top with that high ball screen.
Hubbard rises. Missed that. SEC wins to kick off league play at Texas, and then against Oklahoma. 3:46 to go. They have totally took a 2-point lead into the break, and then just came out swinging. 3:35 to play. If you're Mississippi State, got to get some stops. That's not going to work. Holloway for the prolific night. Meanwhile, Aiden Sherrill was just as impactful at times. Inside, you know, early on, that's a career high for the big man from Detroit. Had the 5 rebounds as well. And then you had Allen. You know, Nate Oates said, I saw some good, a great
to assistant coach Brian Adams, who's the defensive coordinator, if you will.
Floor. Alabama will be at Oklahoma this Saturday. There's a foul coming out of perfect time. You know, Preston Murphy's set to check in.
Yeah, his father, assistant coach Preston Jr. His father was a great college basketball player too. Like to play games more than coaches value.
Lost at home. At home to Texas. This is Ali on the floor. Okay, he rattles down the stretch of that game, and they didn't go their way for much of tonight. But Jans, of course, he's had his team. He has a standard. Mississippi State, you think they will get back and get right. You know, for Alabama, they just subbed in Jacob Martin, the freshman from Chapel Hill, has not played in a...
Even though it's late in the game.
Bethea knocks one in from point second half, in which they made 20 free throws, 7 threes, shot 50% from the... Meanwhile, Ole Miss in this building for the Bulldogs.